Hello and welcome to Gamebird Spotlight, bringing ideas, issues, information, inspiration to the Gamebird industry. Today we're talking to Justin Morrissey. Justin is with the National Shooting Sports Foundation and will be one of our speakers at our Hunting Club conference coming up in July. Justin, first of all, let me say thank you for the support that the National Shooting Sports Foundation has had with us, both for our Hunting Club conference, for the annual conference, for the industry in general. And we're looking forward to seeing you at the convention that we will have in July. Why don't you tell us how you got involved with the National Shooting Sports Foundation?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on. So I got started with the NSSF back in 2014, right out of college. I did a lot of media-related work with the Professional Outdoor Media Association and with some other media organizations. I started off doing a lot of freelance videography, filming for some TV shows, and then just got pulled into NSSF. And so, yeah, I've been working on the media side, communications, marketing for NSSF for the last just about 9 years. And now at this point, I'm the director of social media, and I oversee social media for SHOT Show, for NSSF, for all of its program accounts on social media, and just marketing in general, and our other communications. So yeah, it's pretty broad mix of things, but that's really the really quick version of how I got started at NSSF.
Well, speaking of SHOT Show, I think that is how most of us know NSSF, that we have been to the SHOT Show, or we've heard about the SHOT Show, or somebody that we know has been there. How do you go about doing something like that? That is huge. And that has to be a huge undertaking for you. Go ahead and talk about that.
It's a complex event. It's such a big event, and there's so much going on. And it's really cool to see the industry come together every year. And I love my role at the show too, just from a standpoint of being able to see everything from like an overhead view in the industry, and to assist everyone in the industry, retailers, ranges, manufacturers, hunting clubs, media, so on and so forth. Really everybody who goes to the show. It's just really cool to have that connection point with them. But yeah, it's chaos pretty much the 4 or 5 months leading up to the show.
Yeah, and, followed by a huge.
And then the rest of the year it is. Yeah, and then the rest of the year we make the majority of our revenue from the SHOT Show itself, and we take those funds and we use them towards our programs for lobbying and for other efforts on behalf of the industry throughout the year. So it's an important show.
Well, speaking of programs, you have one that is new to me called a +1 initiative. Tell me about that. What's that all about?
Yeah, so the +1 initiative is a peer-to-peer mentorship program, and we're currently expanding it more than ever this year. We've started to collect and unify a bunch of organizations who already have mentorship programs underneath the +1 umbrella, which is all about basically uniting the industry for a common cause of mentorship. So it's really putting a label on mentorship, and saying like, this is a cause, this is a force to be reckoned with. And really it's all about breaking down barriers and connecting people in different communities with opportunities to get out hunting, get out shooting, and just get more involved. So that's the biggest thing, is the limitations that people run into. Those are the roadblocks that we all face. And so we're really trying to break those down, not only as NSSF, but also as an industry.
Okay, so with mentorship, You're looking to get people to say, okay, I'm going hunting and I want to take somebody with me. How do you, in this program, hook people up? Do you have a bulletin board? Hey, I want to take somebody hunting, or you just encourage people to say, look around you, find people? How do you go about this?
Yeah, so right now we've got a couple Facebook groups, and we've got the Plus One Pledge that we've created. So we really started by creating a database for people who are interested in mentorship, whether they're a mentor or they want to be a mentee. And then this new advancement, this phase 2, with connecting with industry organizations, conservation organizations. Really, it's about creating that network where people can join in and they can see all of these opportunities, whether it's an organized event, whether it's an individual who signs up to be a mentor, that they can take them out. So yeah, it's a developing program for sure, but we have a lot of resources and we've seen a lot of success. And one of the coolest parts about it is the stories that people share relating to mentorship, to encourage others to get out and get involved in hunting and the shooting sports too. So that's kind of where we're at right now, and I'm really excited to see what this program does in the future.
What is your success so far? Got any great stories you can tell us already?
The success, yeah. So overall, I mean, we've got an infographic that explains all of the success at this point with the Plus One movement. But we've had over 2 million
Wow.
pledges so far, and that's a lot of, whether it's somebody who signs up or the amount of people that they say they can take out. It's a big number, and so what's cool about it is we see the potential with the Plus One movement just through what NSSF has done. So the next step, like I said, is connecting and creating a network among the industry and really making it a bigger and better thing through collaboration. But a lot of the stories, I mean, we get weekly stories, almost daily stories about very unique situations where someone goes to the range for the first time, takes their first shots, big smile and grin on their face, and they share what they learned. And then same thing with hunting. We'll see like somebody go out and take their first pheasant or whitetail, whatever. And it's just really cool to see that, and it's really encouraging, not only for me but for other people who might be interested.
I can really see how this is needed, because in the past you've had grandpa that took dad out, and dad takes son out, and daughter. Our daughters are better hunters than our guys. Don't tell my boys that. But we have seen that historically. We're losing that. We're losing that because you don't have the family farm. You don't have the traditions of, hey, it's Thanksgiving, it's the day to go. Instead, it's Thanksgiving, it's the day to watch the football game. So it has changed, and a lot of our outdoor activities have become indoor activities. And so that is awesome. Well, so your role in this probably is getting the materials out, monitoring Facebook, getting people networking with each other in the social media area. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, so I am actually considered NSSF's Plus One liaison. So I actually help to create the partnerships that we're developing, as well as run the social media side of things, and help do storytelling and advertising and promotion of it, and those collaborations between partners through social media too. So we'll do more and more collaborative content in the future that will be shared on social media, bringing more awareness to the Plus One movement. And that's what I'm really excited about, getting involved with the North American Game Bird Association too, to just spread awareness about it, because I mean, the members are people who can definitely get involved and help provide even more resources and opportunities for these people who are interested in hunting.
I love the concept of the stories. You get hunters together, and and there we were. There it was. And the stories start to happen, and they get bigger and bigger every time you tell them. But those are the things that hook people. Stories are great. Well, I appreciate I want to get on here. I'm scrolling across the bottom, your website for NSSF. And then we have how to get a hold of you particularly here. Let me make sure I got that on there. And there we go. Here is for you. If anybody, maybe, let me get that there. Here it comes. No? You see it? Okay, because I'm still getting NSSF. Okay, I got it. So if someone has a question about any of these things that we've talked about, they can contact you. Notice it's RRS, and it's .org, not .com as most of them are. You can check out NSSF's website, take a look at that. I encourage you to join. It is organizations for the most part that join, correct? I know our hunt club is part of it, and
Correct.
The dues are based on the amount, but to be able to attend SHOT Show, you must be a member. So get your organization, your hunt club, your farm, whatever it is, a member, and then you can take advantage of that. I know that for the SHOT Show, there are a lot of displays of items for hunt clubs to sell or to take advantage of, or things that individuals would love to have in their toolbox. That's one thing about hunting. There's a lot of stuff that you can accumulate. All right. Well, Justin, I appreciate your time. Is there anything else? You are in the central part of the country. So are you in Dallas area? Where are you physically?
I'm located about 30 minutes from Minneapolis, St. Paul on the Wisconsin side of the border.
So you've had a lot of snow.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Okay, you've had a lot of snow this winter, and I bet you're
unfortunately.
Well, I appreciate you being here. We've had a good discussion.
Yes.
I would encourage our North American Game Bird Association people to definitely join. If not, investigate at least what's on the website. And more importantly, if you're a hunt club, you should be attending our hunting club conference in Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, and taking advantage of Justin and these topics he's going to present. Social media, how to take your hunt club and make it visible on the website. Am I correct? Tell us about what you're going to have. What points do you have in that you can bait people with and encourage them to come?
Yeah, so we'll be focusing on social media marketing a lot, and marketing in general, digital marketing, and really focusing on the advertising side, limitations that you may face, and ways to work around them, as well as the storytelling, collaboration, whether it's with customers or more influential people, to create a more consistent presence on social media and and online in general. So that's a good overview. And then, of course, I'll be there to answer any specific questions that you have relating to social media and anything really in the online world. So, yeah, happy to be there and really looking forward to it.
And it's not all that far from you. Now, this conference is in the middle of the country. It is easy to get to. We're going to have transportation available from Kansas City, the 2 hours to Manhattan, Kansas. If you own your own plane, you won't go to the Manhattan, Kansas one because that is closed, but nearby is another one that you can fly into, and we'll have pickup there. If you drive in, it's center of the country. You should be able to get there with not too much difficulty. And all of the rates, the events, the agenda is on our website. Let me switch to that one. NorthAmericanGameBird.com. That one does happen to be a .com. So on that, go there, take a look at it. There are discounts for folks that are in a program at a school. For example, Manhattan, Kansas has the Outdoor Skills Management Program, and Auburn University has a similar program. College kids who are involved with that, they can come for $150. That is a $200 discount, and that is amazing. That has been sponsored by folks in the industry who want to get those guys there, and gals, of course, but guys is generic in my part of the world. All right, so it's going to be a great event. Last year, it was very well received, 64 people there. We're looking for over 100 this year, if not more. And we've got great speakers like Justin here that are going to share their information. And we are really proud to present this. Okay, closing out, Justin, is there anything else that you would have for us? Any other tidbits of information you want to share before we go?
I think that pretty well covered it. But yeah, I'm just really looking forward to meeting everybody and having some great conversations in Kansas this year. So thanks again for having me.
We look forward to seeing you there, and thank you for being with us today. Okay, folks, thank you for being with us. And if you have any questions for Justin, you can send him an email. If you have any questions for me, I'm available at peg@blueskiesaviation.com, and phone number is available in the magazine. So thank you for being with us. We will see you again.